What can we do to make this image better? To start with. First of all, like, you don't have any of the normal King Kong format in there, multi-image with a viral story angle. That immediately will give you a CTR. But just like you look at each individual component, we'll start with the image. What can we do on this to get it to grab people by the throat and drag them into our ad, to stop them on the news feed, right? How do we make it more sensational? How do we steal people's attention? And then you do your best that you possibly can on the image perspective. Do we have a gender that performs better?
Surprisingly, like they told us like females, but I've actually had some really good results with men. So I've been testing both female and men with different creatives.
Okay, good.
They actually paid Scott Disick for influencing, like for photos. So
I don't know who he is.
He's one of the ex-husbands of one of the Kardashians.
Okay.
So we've been using him on there as well.
Yes, okay.
But yeah, like surprisingly, that first image that Hattie had up actually gives us really good results for men, which is weird.
So I think with like the client's data, majority of their purchases are females. It's like 70-30. But yeah, so we're just saying we're seeing men purchase at a cheaper rate right now, but they're getting less budget.
Okay, so let's rewrite this ad, right? Let's go with a crazy, outrageous hook for this one. So why do people get their teeth whitened?
To look good.
It looks better.
Why do they want to look good?
To attract the opposite sex.
Why do they want to attract the opposite sex?
Feel good.
To have sex, right? So we had to go with like an outrageous hook and an outrageous angle, right? And this is a flyer, and it may not work, but it might pull its head off, right? You could go like the whole angle of like it's like a Tinder hack, right? Everyone's on screen, everyone's got Facebook profiles, and just going directly for that market. And like that's ultimately what the end desired state is for this person, is to attract the opposite sex, right? And if that's the angle that we want to go for, is that's what we want to speak to, why don't we just go straight for it? Because we're going to test it with one of these angles, right, which are much more softer, like ever wondered what you would look like with $1 million smile. But I would really want to get down, I would want to make the image just for it feel like way more news and way more new and novel and newsworthy. Every single person has been hammered on Facebook with teeth whitening ads. Like, they're just like, these guys go like crazy on these things. So we've all seen those. So we can't do what everybody is done and expect to get like a breakthrough outcome. We have to do something really, really different.
Sorry, can I jump in?
Yep.
It's regarding the creative. Wouldn't it be cool to see a before and after shot?
Can't do before and afters on Facebook.
Even for teeth?
No.
Maybe not.
They are very, very bad with it. Yeah.
Can you get around it without actually putting before and after?
Potentially. Then like on their Instagram, I think they have some before and afters, but I've just avoided them just simply because Facebook have rejected before and afters to like any time I've ever done them.
How thousands of Australian women are getting Tinder dates by whitening their teeth.
I like that.
Right? It's got the end benefit that they want, getting the Tinder dates, plus it's going to get you to click like crazy.
Did you write that headline down?
I did not. I've just said it then. And then going along the lines of like, if you wanted to go straight for the matter, like bikinis, fake boobs, surprisingly not. Like the thing that gets like more profile clicks on Tinder is like a white smile, and and just going in crazy with that angle. And make it seem very, very newsy, and the same thing from the men angle. And it's an outrageous swing, but usually when these things connect, they go crazy. And you can imagine the engagement bait on that. Like people are going to comment like crazy on that. People will be tagging their friends, told you babe, like look at this, let's get our teeth whitened and shit like that. And then just start to read about like articles on Cosmo, Daily Mail, everything about what people are saying about that, right? Let's just even Google Tinder dates teeth whitening and see if it's even a thing. Dating with Tinder, choose Invisalign braces to get better. There's something in the My Smile design. So someone's already thought about this stuff.
You could talk about catfishes too, Al. Like people whitening their teeth through like editing apps.
Yeah, so I would definitely go down that angle. That's what I would be doing if I had to do this, because everyone's going to do the same thing. In terms of the best performing creative for this stuff is usually the user generated content with a video. Are you able to even just get a bunch of those pictures there and chuck them on Lumen and make a little video?
Yep.
And put a little text over it with the whole breaking news.
Yep. Cool.
How to get thousands of matches on Tinder. And look, the client's probably not going to like this angle. You probably wouldn't be able to use that headline, but the first headline I gave you, you'd be able to use. It's only one test, right? Small budget, you'd still run your one that you're running. But even if you weren't going to go with my outrageous hook and go with yours, at least if you took that image, chucked another image in the right-hand side, and then put like that little white thing with the glowing UV light on the left-hand side of the page and wrote viral news story, immediately that you would get something that would be a lot better. And then for the headline, I wouldn't really use that headline for the actual ad itself, right? That's more something that you would have on an ad, like advertorial or on the website itself. But I don't think it really piques enough curiosity.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Thank you.
Like even like if you went along the lines of like weird new way to get like the whitest teeth humanly possible, I think that would get you a higher CTR. Because our job right now is to get a better CTR. The conversion rate's there, all of that stuff is there. We just need to get that CTR up. Tell Facebook that this is an ad that is newsworthy.
Yep.
Hey guys, we're coming to you from lockdown in Melbourne. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, share it with a friend. We're dropping a video like this every day on YouTube, and I will see you in the next video.